Hello my brothers and sisters in nerdiness. Oh, struggling again today. Jeez. Yes, welcome back to another Uncut Waffle on the road. I'm sorry if you can't see me at the moment, but that's just the way the sun is shining. Yes, we have a nice sunny day, and we have my bad breathing once again. Right, going picking Ali up and we're staying at her mum's, and has been for, well, since the beginning of January. No, we haven't split up. We haven't, we're not in a separation or anything. Ollie's mum has been in hospital since the beginning of January, and Ollie is staying at her mum's, looking after the house and the cat, while I'm staying back at home. So we're going picking Ollie up and then picking up her auntie, and then going over to Manchester to see Mum. I'm not going to be running all the way with the camera on. I might keep it on until we get to Ali's auntie's, but I don't know, it all depends. Oh dear. Right, so what's been happening? Well, regular viewers to my main channel, Spider's Web, will have seen me do a few unboxings over the past few months, but I've been quiet over there. Not as quiet as I have been here. I'm going to try and make this channel more, what's the word I'm looking for? More populated with videos. We've been running through, as you may or may not know, a few rough years, but we oh no, in fact I don't want to go that way, I'll go this way instead. I've got into the habit of turning left there because further up there's been some roadworks, but the roadworks have cleared now, so I don't need to go that way. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, we've gone through a couple of rough years, as you may or may not know. It's resulted in me going to Andy's Man Club, which again has resulted in me becoming a facilitator for Andy's Man Club, and now doing different awareness events while being a facilitator. I'm getting more and more engrossed in that. I'm actually looking to team up with people and get to events, and also looking for events I can go to and getting involved with as part of Andy's Man Club. I'm in talks with the Wigan and Leigh Carers Network. We're doing bi-weekly meetings to get ready for Carers Week, which is the beginning of June. So I'm hoping to get to some events there as part of Andy's Man Club, because let's face it, carers are not just women, the men as well as the men, the children. So if we can support men in a caring role who are struggling, then it's all one thing. You see, the way I see it is, when we're in a community of support work, and Andy's Man Club is a support network, even though we're all volunteers, none of us on the front line, as it were, are paid. There are paid workers with Andy's Man Club, as there is with every other charity, but ones who go to the groups week after week after week, normal facilitators, none of us are paid. I think they start getting paid for being area leads and stuff like that when they start getting more and more responsibility. Anyway, that's by and by. We are still support. We do still do support work, even if it's just a couple of hours on a Monday evening, or meeting up with people just to have a chat, that kind of thing. It's still support. Any little thing you can do to help others is classed as support in my book. So yeah, anybody who is working or volunteering in support work to help in the community must work alongside other support groups. You can't be part of a community if you're isolated, as far as I'm concerned, and not working with other people isolates you. Yeah, so that's what I'll just say with that. I'm busy, so it's like looking for ways to promote Andy's Man Club, looking for ways to help other organisations in respect of supporting other organisations in their support work. I know that sounds daft, but yeah, it's the right thing to do as far as I'm concerned. We need to support people who are going through rough times, and believe me, when you're caring for somebody, you're going through a lot emotionally yourself. It's difficult. I mean, if you're supporting a partner, if you're caring for a partner or a parent or something like that, you're watching someone who's struggling day after day after day, and it takes an emotional toll after a while. So if we can do something to try and ease that, then that's what we'll do. So yeah, I've been busy doing that. Another thing as well that I've been busy with is my own health issues. I've started, don't know whether you remember a while ago, I was talking about in other videos where I get some very, very severe dizzy spells. I suffer with Meniere's. It's not affected me for a long time, but over the past couple of months it has given me a good kicking. And I have been struggling with it, which is why one of the reasons I've not been putting videos out as often as I would like to. I don't know when these attacks are going to hit. Concentrating too much, I start getting dizzy as well, so painting is out of the question. But thankfully I seem to be getting on the better side, so hopefully, fingers crossed, I will be back painting again. But I've been to the doctors about it, and they have done blood tests, and they've also put me through for an ECG to see if there's anything to do with the heart. Thankfully, it's nothing to do with my heart. That came back okay, so I do have one, which I'm surprised. But as far as the blood test went, yeah, I had nothing really. Well, there was one thing that came up that I wasn't expecting. Yeah, other past blood tests have shown I have some fatty liver, which I don't know how that works, whether it's just bad diet or whatever it may be. But yeah, I understand that because I've been through it. I've known about that for a long time, so that's something that isn't unexpected. A few years ago I got diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. I've been trying to keep it under control with diet. Problem is, when I start getting stressed, when I start feeling low, I turn to eating the wrong things. Biscuits, cakes, chocolate, sweets. It's the stuff that I shouldn't be eating that I want, that I crave when I'm feeling stressed or depressed or down in any way, shape or form. And as you can imagine, over the past few months I've been feeling stressed, I've been feeling down. I'm just worrying about mother-in-law, about what wife's handling, about how I was handling things and everything else. So that came up as a little bit high. So I was put on metformin a while ago, but I've not, due to everything, I've not been. I don't think I've been taking the medication as I should be doing. So I have started that from today in earnest. I'm going to try and keep on top of my medication and try and keep things under control. So that's one thing. Yeah, so that's what's been happening with me over the past few months. Now, as far as the Spider's Web channel goes, I'm going to be doing my best to try and make a start on getting more painting videos done, model making videos done. Even want to start trying doing some proper dioramas. I have plans for that. So, well, I've got plans. They're in here. I've got plans for it. Whether or not I can get them to work, I don't know, but I'll try my best. Also, it's we have games that I would like to get to the table and play. I've specifically gone out and got some 2-player games so me and Ella can play. And then everything happened with the mum. Just in case you don't know, at the beginning of the year she had an aneurysm, a bleed on the brain. She didn't tell anybody about it. A few days later, her and a friend was on FaceTime on Facebook, and the mum started being ill and being confused, so she stopped the FaceTime. A friend stopped the FaceTime, called Ali, who rushed round, found her sitting on the bottom of the stairs. She got her to A&E, and that's where they said it was an aneurysm. Transferred her over to Salford Royal, where they did the operation to relieve the pressure from her brain, and from there she had a stroke. So she was in Salford Royal for a month, and then got transferred to Trafford General, in INRU ward, which is a rehabilitation ward. So they're trying to build up her strength and get her mobile again, and work on her. They've been working on her speech, they've been working on her memory, they've been working on all sorts of things with her over the past couple of months. She is doing well. She's not strong enough yet to come home, but hopefully next month she may be okay for coming home. So it's going to be another month in hospital, I think. But we're near to Ali's mum's now, so what I'm going to do is possibly pause the video, or no, what I'll do is I'll beep the horn and then just wait until she comes out. Let her know we're here. So, yeah, it's been all sort of like action-packed. Now, the reason I haven't been posting on here is because, to be honest, I'd completely forgot about this channel. I know I shouldn't have, but I completely forgot I'd started this channel, and I want to start getting back into making these videos where I'm just chatting, and we can, find out what's going on and keep you up to date with things that's going on in my life, and you know, you can understand where I'm coming from with things. It's just a case of trying my best to cope with stuff at the moment. You know, with everything that's going on, I'm just doing what I can do, and then just when I'm at home I tend to relax a lot more, because as I say, I'm doing a load of stuff with Andy's Man Club. I've been back and forth to the doctors, you know, back and forth to the hospital. We're trying to get Ali a driver's license. She she is on a yearly license at the moment because of her health issues, and we're waiting for her consultants, or one of her consultants, to actually send a form back to say that she's okay to drive. This has taken over a year, so it's a case of me. We found out a couple of weeks ago that she shouldn't be driving now because it's been over a year since they made the initial request from the consultant, and she's only allowed to drive in that situation for a year. Well, they have sent her a form out which you know, which can hopefully extend that, so she's trying to sort that out. We've also got to change from the ESA benefits that we have to universal credit, so we're going to be sorting that out as well. Everything seems to be happening all at once, and it's just messing our heads up. But we're just taking one step at a time. So we're trying to sort one thing out, then we'll sort out the next thing, then we'll sort out the next thing, then we'll sort out the next thing. Not at the moment getting bogged down with everything, but once we've got the transfer over to universal credit, we can sort of start trying to sort out the debts that we have, you know. So we have, you know, a plan going forward. We're not just flying blind, we're not just letting things get on top of us anymore. We're just working towards, you know, the end goal, and just handling every step as it comes. Looks like Ali's coming now. So what I'm going to do is angle this a little bit. I think as well I will push this back a little more. Yep, hopefully that will be alright. This, my Andy's Man Club air freshener. We'll take it off here while it's dangling a little. And oops, I've locked her out again.
Hello.
Hello. We're doing a video.
Alright.
And that's why I didn't come in.
Oh, okay. I won't be a minute.
She won't be a minute.
Oh,
Oh dear, what have you done there?
sit back though.
Sit in front.
No, Auntie can sit in front.
It's okay, can change when we get over. I'm only doing the video until we get to you, aunties. Oh dear. So, here she is, long time no see. It's Ali.
Hey.
Oh,
Well,
what a palaver.
what you looking at? What are you talking about?
We're talking about everything that's been going on over the past month or so. Well, past 3 months.
Oh, okay.
So I've been keeping everybody filled in.
Yeah.
And it's just a case now of, as I say, making steps forward, handling each little thing as it goes on. Handling everything step, you know, bit by bit.
I've actually made an effort. I've got a bit of face on.
Right, so
She was wondering what time. Auntie just called me. I'm going picking Auntie up, and she says, "I thought things might have changed in between." I was like, "No, we're just running a little bit late.
Yeah.
That's all." So
we'll go and pick in around here now, and then we'll finish this video. Oh dear Lord. Yeah, so what I'm trying to do, or will be trying to do over the next few months, is get back into the habit of making videos again. I lost that habit because of, you know, as I've said, everything going on. It's just sort of like demoralised me. Being too busy as well, it just tired me out. But yeah, loads of stuff going on with Andy's Man Club, loads of stuff going on with you know, financial stuff that I've talked about, and stuff with your mum, and yeah, we're just taking.
I'm not having I think you do that. I'm sort of like, yeah, all that going on.
Yeah, and I'm also talking about redecorating the living room this year, because some of it's looking a bit now. It's been up for what, 5-6 years.
Yeah.
And it needs replacing. Some of it is, you know how it is when you've got wallpaper up and you've got radiators. It's the bit behind the radiator starts peeling off. We've got that finally starting to happen. So got some good pace last time because it stuck quite well.
Yeah.
So we've got a load of stuff to do, so little time to do it, and so little energy to get it done with. But we're getting there.
And we've got as well, probably in the summer months, get out and, well, it's actually prime time now actually with the weather, because it's not too hot but the sun's out. Should be getting in our garden and getting that sort of ready for things to get thrown, and basically we're starting again. Sorry, I've got my finger over my nose. I've got a sneeze that is building, and I don't want to do it while we're on video. But so yeah. Oh, I've had an experience this morning. Right. So, would you like to hear about it?
Yeah, go on.
It's a blinking good one. On Facebook, I'm Princess Ali Moonstar. That is my only Facebook page. I don't have any more. And it is where I can connect with people, like-minded people, and I've made a friend. He's been in contact with me a couple of times, but this morning he's actually sent me some healing. Well, all I can say is, out of this blinking world, I have had blockages. I have had, even though that this morning he has helped me so much with distance healing. It is just an absolute wow, because I know that some people are like just black and white, monochrome, what you see is what you get, and that's that. But the world isn't like that, and I just wish that, well, it's not a wish, I just wish that people could open their minds more, because it was a connection of minds that happened this morning, and it was just an absolute experience that I thought I would never, ever experience in my life, to an extent of that. And I even helped him as well, my friend, this new friend of mine, sort of go to the next level of what he's doing with his healing aspects of things. So it was a two-way scenario, and normally you get a situation of where you have these healings, but you just, there's that, not that two-way. Yes. And it was oh my gosh, I cannot believe what. So I am feeling on top of the blinking world at last. At last. And I did put a status saying that it's time for me to take charge of things, and make a point of being a part of this world. Again, things have happened with Mum, and we've had to do that, and I sort of take a stood back from the things. But it's now that progression is going to be starting.
Monkey tree.
Monkey, oh yeah, every time we see a monkey tree,
Monkey puzzle tree.
Monkey puzzle tree. Not a monkey in a tree, but a monkey puzzle tree.
I can't remember the proper name for it, but we call it monkey puzzle tree.
Yeah. We just point it out because at one point we said we never used to see them, and then after that we saw them everywhere.
Yeah, you made the comments of how
the long and short of it. Yeah. So, oh, there's a little girl.
Sat at a little
table
and chair. Selling little bracelets that she's made.
Oh. Sorry, I can't get out. I would have got one. The lights are on green, and when they're on green, we've got to make progress. Oh, there's an analogy and a statement for you there. The lights are on green, you've got to make progress.
Yep.
For what I've just been talking about. So, yes. Oh, at one point actually, before I was sort of, oh dear, the road is not nice. But at one point I was pulling myself back, and I was thinking about pulling away from certain events that are happening in the year, like next month and then in July. But guess what? I know we've got to look after Mum and etc. But we've got our lives as well. And Mum won't want us to put our lives on hold, would she?
No.
So, and it's again the progression, the green light, etc., etc., and giving you the what do you call it, the permission yourself to be able to do it, to be able to just to live your life, to get on with things. So yeah, that's what's happened this morning. I never feel full of beans and full of happiness, and the sunshine is out, which makes it a lot better. And I know Caroline is a moon goddess, but I do love the sun, and you need the sun for vitamin D, and vitamin D helps your body. I'm feeling all wonderful.
Oh yeah, that was the thing that one of the thing that I failed to mention when I talk about my blood test. The only thing that came up that I wasn't expecting is my vitamin D level is incredibly low. It should be in the 50s. cost 17.
That does
So they put me on
affect a lot.
They put me on some industrial strength, what do we call it? Industrial strength tablets for vitamin D. So I have to take 2 a week for 7 weeks, and then he said just get some
Over the counter
stuff.
Oh.
So that is what I am doing. But as I said, I am going. I have every plan to.
There's a red key coming up shortly, I think. Yeah, it is, but you're not going to be that far.
What's the word I'm looking for? I have every intention of just getting on top of a medication now and getting focused on things that I should be focused on, and hopefully everything will fall back on track. I can get back to doing my YouTube videos and whatnot, and this is one of those first steps in doing it by actually starting making a YouTube video. So
Yeah.
yes, I will say I am back
Inspiration for
tentatively,
me as well.
and I just need to pull in now, and it's time for Ella to change her position in the car.
I'm swapping and swapping.
Before she goes,
Oh.
we'll end the video. So from Ellie, as always,
Spell, imagine and believe.
and from me, as always, stay safe and take care. God bless, and bye for now.